ever since my first World Cup in 2006, there has always been two names on the team sheet that made the whole tournament feel different. One was a skinny 18-year-old boy from Rosario, Argentina, who was quiet, almost shy, but with a ball at his feet, he was a different beast. He looked like he was from a different planet. On the other side, we had that cocky Portuguese kid with a ridiculous haircut who got his Manchester United teammate Wayne Rooney sent off in the quarterfinals, and he scored the winning penalty to knock England out in that game, breaking my heart at the same time because England was the country I was supporting back then in 2006. So yeah, that was their first World Cup, and this one in 2026, 20 years later, this is their last World Cup. 6 editions in between. That shows their longevity as well. And now we have Lamine Yamal, who is 18 years old, the new generation watching him right now. That was me. That was us in 2006 watching the Messi and Ronaldo for the very first time. And the rest was history. Who would have thought, back then in 2006, the careers they had, the trophies they won, the multiple Ballon d'Ors, and one of them already has a World Cup. And you know what? Everything in between, that's what this video is about. No tactics, no bracket, no predictions, just appreciation for this last dance, a farewell to one of the greatest players of this generation, and they will be playing their last World Cup in 2026. So let's just get straight into it. This is a quick overview of what's coming up. The Last Dance, over 10 legends playing what could be their last World Cup this summer. Some chasing the trophy they never won, some already have it, and they just love the game too much to stop. Between them, they have over 100 appearances in this tournament, in this competition, decades of history, great memories, even some unfortunate memories in the same time, but now the torch is being passed in real time to the new exciting generations, the likes of Lamine Yamal, truly talented, and I don't want to put words into everyone's brains, but this dude is crazy good technically. He is quick, he is direct, he is not scared, he is not shy with a ball at his feet, he's always ready to take on others, and he's only 18. He will be here for a few years, and he just gotta have to look after himself and treat his body properly. And then we also have Musiala, Vinicius Junior, Kylian Mbappe, those players. We are watching them playing alongside those legends on the same pitch for probably the last time, and they will be taking over, So, questions for you. What was your first World Cup, and who was the team, the country you were supporting in that tournament, and who was your favorite player as well? And now let's get straight into it. The first one we'll take a look at is Virgil van Dijk. Only played in one World Cup so far in 2022, has 5 appearances. He is the best defender of his generation and arguably the greatest centre back in Premier League history. In 2022, they got knocked out by, the eventual champions. Argentina knocked Netherlands out in the quarterfinals on penalties. He doesn't have any international trophies. Probably one of the most underachieving great of his generation on the international stage. He turns 35 during this tournament, which puts him at almost certainly the last chance to change that story of his, and maybe winning a World Cup or going further than the quarterfinals. So, we'll see. This is Virgil van Dijk, one of the greatest, if not the greatest centre back in Premier League, and the best centre back in this generation, the best centre back in the last 10 years easily. Um yeah, and then question for you, is Virgil van Dijk the greatest international underachiever of his generation, you know, on the world stage? He did have his struggle with injuries, so let me know what you think. And do you think he's the best centre back in the Premier League and the best defender in the last 10, 12 years? What do you think? So let us know. Moving on to the next one is Kevin De Bruyne. Um, he has played in 3 World Cup so far. He carried Belgium to their best finish in 2018, which was third. He has about 13 appearances, scoring 2 goals and 4 assists. Had the game of his life in 2018 versus Brazil in the quarterfinals, and that still wasn't enough for them. This Belgian golden generation never delivered the goal, and we can see that pain on De Bruyne. And De Bruyne is the face of that pain, This will be his 4th World Cup and potentially his last one. And I don't think he's gonna do it based on this Belgian team, but again, they've went far in the last few editions, finishing third in 2018. So why not? This is the last dance, They should enjoy it and try to do their best. And another question here, was Belgium's golden generation the biggest waste of talent in football history? How does that compare to the English golden generation? Is it the same? Let me know what you think. Moving on to the next one is Luka Modric. Luka Modric has played in 4 World Cups so far. In 4 different World Cups. He started, his first one was in 2006 as well, alongside the Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. This is going to be his 5th. Croatia, his country, did miss out in 2010, so that's why he has one less. He is currently 40 years old and still starting at AC Milan. He's still bossing games in Italy, in Serie A. And, all in all, he has 19 appearances at the World Cup, scoring 2 goals, 1 assist. He led his country to the final in 2018, losing to Kylian Mbappe and France. As we can see, that's the image of him. Sad after losing that World Cup, but he did won the Ballon d'Or in that year, the first player to win it besides Messi and Ronaldo in the last 10 years, like he broke the Messi and Ronaldo era by winning this Ballon d'Or. So yeah, he's definitely one of the most underrated players, in my opinion. Great midfielder. He's been bossing the midfield in Spain for Madrid and now doing it for AC Milan. We saw him coming up at Spurs, in his first few years, and then he just went to Madrid and took on. He struggled in his first few years at Madrid, but then he conquered everyone. And here for Modric, what do you think? Is Modric the most underrated player in this Messi Ronaldo era? Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. Next one is Mohamed Salah, one of my favorite players of all time. I have to bring everything back to Liverpool somehow because I'm a huge Liverpool fan. So it, we already had Van Dijk and now Mo Salah. We got a couple more coming up. Anyways, moving on, 33 years old. He only played in 1 World Cup so far, which was in 2018. He carried Egypt on his back to that World Cup. Egyptians love him. and are completely behind him throughout his career. And of course, in 2018 and this year as well, Egypt did miss out in 2014 and 2022. So this is going to be his second World Cup appearance. Right now he only played 2 games, scoring 2 goals, so pretty good ratio, 1 goal per game. Nobody expect Egypt to win it, right? That was never the point, but this is the last time he gets to carry his country as far as they can go in a World Cup, you know? This legacy alone is worth everything. Bringing Egypt to, let's say, the round of 32, the round of 16, that would be a great achievement. Let's see what he can do, you know? One of the best players in the Premier League, arguably top 3 players in the Premier League, like the goals he scored, the assist, the number of appearances, he won everything at the club stage, and you know, potentially could do something epic with Egypt, but you know, it's just an appreciation of Mo Salah. He had to be there for this last World Cup, you know. So yeah, and drop a comment. Let us know, is Mo Salah underrated in the good conversation because Egypt never gave him the stage? Why is Mo Salah so underrated? Why has Mo Salah never won a Ballon d'Or when he kept breaking records after records? Is it because he's Egyptian, or you know, is it because he doesn't have a good PR team? Let us know. Is Salah one of the most underrated in the good conversation? Why do people not place him up there when he did everything? He broke records after records. He did it with longevity as well, you know. Besides Messi and Ronaldo, he's probably the third one right there who did it for 10 plus years, and the numbers he's achieved too. So yeah, let me know in the comment what you think about that. Next up is another ex-Liverpool guy, Sadio Mane, 34 years old, won World Cup in 2018. He had 3 games with 1 goal, and he only has 1 World Cup. He did lead and carried Senegal in 2022 through the qualifiers, but got injured, which meant that he had to miss out on the 2022 edition. He did win the AFCON last year and in 2022 as well, won everything at the club level, played alongside Mo Salah for Liverpool, one of the best front three alongside Bobby Firmino. So yeah, this is his last World Cup as well, and we get to see what he can bring for his country, Senegal. He's always carried them, and right now, Senegal is the best African team on paper. They're the better team. I think they could go to the quarterfinals minimum. And yeah, drop in a comment who had the better career, Mane or Salah. Make your case. Let me know what you think. Next up, we got Neymar Jr. This is going to be his 4th World Cup. He was there in 2014, 2018, and 2022. He is Brazil's all-time top scorer. He has 13 appearances in those 3 different editions, scoring 8 goals and assisting 4 times. He carried Brazil to the semi-final on home soil in 2014, and then that happened. He got injured and had to leave the game, and eventually lost 7-1 against Germany, the champions of that year. And then in 2022, he got injured again in the group stage, came back and went out in the quarterfinals, you know. He is the nearly man. The stretcher is his World Cup story. Can he finally stay on his feet for 90 minutes in 2026? I think he's already injured too. We don't know what's happening, but the Brazilian Federation wants to bring him, and they are bringing him. So surely we'll see Neymar Jr. at some point. One of the best talents of his generation as well. But like in that picture, you know, he has struggled with injuries throughout his career, you know. So let's see. Let's see if we can do anything this year. And let me know in the comment. Question for you: is Neymar the most talented player to never reach his full potential at a World Cup? What do we think? Next up is a maestro in midfield. He's a line breaker. He's a defensive monster in that number six position. Casemiro, one of the best carrier with Real Madrid, the engine that Brazil never fully appreciates. 5 Champions League, has played in 2 World Cups so far, 8 appearances, 1 goal, but scoring goal is not what he does. What he does is breaking lines, breaking legs, and this is going to be his third World Cup. He is the player who does the dirty work and let everyone else shine, one of the most important player of a team. Brazil haven't won the World Cup since 2002, and Casemiro could be part of a squad that changed this in 2026. He deserves massive credit. He doesn't really get them. He had a poor few seasons at Manchester United, but he's also 34 years old, so the legs are pretty much gone at this point. But great player, great number six, one of the best in his position, probably one of the most underrated player in Brazil history. What do we think? Make your case and let me know in the comments. Next up, we got Alisson Becker, one of the best goalie in football history, in my opinion. Has been to 2 World Cups so far, 9 appearances, 5 clean sheets. That's really good stat. This is going to be his third one. He could be part of a team with Casemiro that helped Brazil over the line for the first time since 2002. And yeah, so 9 appearances, 5 clean sheets, consistently one of the best goalkeepers in the world, probably the best one-on-one goalie. Um, the way he reads the game is amazingly good. When Brazil finally win it, Alisson saves in the knockout rounds will be the reason why. He is the wall behind Brazil's redemption mission, you know? He is going to be one of the key pieces if Brazil is going to do it. He won everything at the club level with Liverpool. Probably the best goalie in Premier League history. Probably the best goalie in the last decade in the Premier League and even on the world stage. So let me know, do you think he's the best goalkeeper in the world right now? I think so. I think Alisson Becker is the best goalie in the world right now, but you know, you could think of someone else. Only thing about him is he's been injured um a few times lately. He has developed He's becoming an injury prone player, but that could be the age as well. He's 34 years old. He's good on the feet. He's a great shot stopper, great one on one. He makes himself really big in goal. So I do think he's the best goalie, but again, I'm biased. Let me know. Do you think he's the best goalkeeper in the world right now? Is it Alisson Becker for you or someone else? Next one, we have another goalie, Guillermo Ochoa. 5 World Cups so far. This will be his sixth one. 11 appearances, 4 clean sheets. Same number of editions as Leo Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. One of the best save in World Cup history in versus Brazil in 2014. Point blank, Neymar, nothing. Playing on home soil in Mexico City at 40, the Azteca will roar for him every single game. He's one of the most iconic goalkeeper nobody talks about enough, because whenever we think of Guillermo Ochoa, we only think of World Cup. Whenever you think of World Cup goalies, Guillermo Ochoa comes to mind. He's iconic in that sense. And, you know, what do you think is Ochoa's versus Brazil in 2014? Where does that save rank in World Cup history? Moving on to the next one is Edin Dzeko. Another one going through his last World Cup, probably Bosnia's greatest ever player. He's now 31 years old. Went to his first World Cup in 2014. Three appearances, one goal. You don't expect much from Bosnia as a team, so he's been carrying them. This is going to be their second World Cup after 12 years. He's currently playing at Schalke in the second division of a German squad, still part of a main squad. He's just someone who loves playing the game and still doing it, even if it's in Germany's second division. So, yeah, Edin Dzeko going to his last World Cup as well. Great player, won everything with Man City. So yeah, next one is one of the greatest goalie of all time, Manuel Neuer, 40 years old. He changed the goalkeeping position. He is the one that invented the sweeper keeper. Neuer didn't just play goalkeeper, he reinvented the position. He even wanted to play in midfield at some point. Like, he was always outside his 6 yard, outside the goalkeeping box. He wanted to come out and he wanted to play with his feet. He's been at 4 World Cups so far, 19 appearances, 7 clean sheets, winning it for Germany in 2014, and now he's back at 40 years old for his fifth one. He's been out with multiple serious injuries, written off many times, but he's back. He refuses to stop. And, he's probably going to help Germany out of group stage after 2018 and 2022, not being able to go there. So Neuer would want to end his story very differently, going past the group stage and try to go deep in this tournament. Let me know what you think. Is Manuel Neuer the greatest goalkeeper of all time? Make your case in the comments. Let me know. So now onto the main plates, the two goats, Cristiano Ronaldo and Leo Messi. On the left, we have Leo Messi, who both of them actually played their first World Cup in 2006. Leo Messi is 38. He'll be turning 39 during the tournament, if I'm not mistaken, going to his sixth World Cup. And on the right side, we have Cristiano Ronaldo, 41 years old. First World Cup was 2006 as well, where Messi had 3 appearances, scoring 1 goal and 1 assist. Cristiano Ronaldo had 6 appearances, carried Portugal to the semi-finals and then losing the third place game versus Germany. And then they went back in 2010, had similar, so 5 appearances and 4. So quarterfinal exits for Messi in 2010. For Cristiano, it was round of 16. 2014, Messi carried Argentina to the final, winning the Golden Ball, as we can see on the image, but losing the final to Germany. And Ronaldo with Portugal couldn't make it past the group stage. 2018, round of 16 exit for Leo Messi. 2018, it was a round of 16 exit for Cristiano Ronaldo as well. 2022, that was the year that Messi had one of the greatest individual World Cup performance ever witnessed. He carried his home nation, he carried his country to the final, and in one of the most epic World Cup final, they won it on penalties against France. They were winning 2-1. France came back 2-2. They went back 3-2. And then France came back. And then there was that last minute epic save from Emiliano Martinez in the dying minutes of the extra time to make that save on Rondal Colomwani. And then they eventually won it on pens. In 2022, Ronaldo quarterfinals exit with Portugal as well, and now 2026, this is the one more for Lionel Messi. Can he do it one more time? Can he do it again? And for Cristiano Ronaldo, it's the last chance. Can he do it finally? Can he equal Leo Messi You know, can he come back? Can he finally bring Portugal over the line? To be fair, he's not the same Cristiano Ronaldo. He lost some speed, he lost some technical abilities, but he is still Cristiano Ronaldo at the same time, right? And this year, Portugal has a really good team around him. Are they gonna play for him? Is he gonna play for the team as well? You know, it shouldn't be a one-man show because he has a team that can help him. So what version of Cristiano Ronaldo will we see? You know, he's 41 years old. He's still here. He's still hungry. He's still obsessed with winning football games, with scoring goals, you know. Let's see. While on the other side, Messi's just here for the love of a game, you know, for one last time. Probably could do it one more time. He has a good team as well. So he just love playing the game and he's still good. You know, he's still doing it in MLS with Inter Miami. And yeah, he didn't need to be here, but he's just here for the love of the game. While Ronaldo, if he wins it, legacy gets transformed forever. But if he doesn't, he'll be the greatest player to never, ever lift this World Cup trophy. But hey, still one of the best career. We are talking about the two greatest player of all time in this current generation. Leo Messi being the best one, and then Ronaldo a close second. You know, if in my opinion, if Ronaldo don't win this, he will be number two to Messi. If he wins it, he probably be on the same level. It's not that big of a gap. It's pretty close. It's like Messi and then Ronaldo. They are pretty equal. Yeah. So this is the last time we'll get to see those two goats among alongside the different legends we just went through. Hopefully, I didn't miss anyone. And yeah, we'll end with two questions. Does a second World Cup makes Messi the undisputed GOAT forever? No debate. Is it going to be a case closed, or is he already the undisputed GOAT right now? Let me know what you think. And on the other side, does Cristiano Ronaldo need the World Cup to be considered equal to Leo Messi in the GOAT debate, or is he equal to Leo Messi already right now, or is he clear number two? But like I said, it's, you know, a small gap, but he's still number two. What do we think? Let me know in the comments what we think on that. And you know, this is the end of an era. Torches being passed. You know, kids watching Yamal, Musiala, Vinicius. Right now, it's us in 2006 watching the Messi, Ronaldo, Luka Modric, and so on, you know. Let's enjoy every single minute of this World Cup because we won't see them again on this world stage. So, yeah, three questions. Who has the better World Cup legacy, Messi or Ronaldo? To me, right now, it's Leo Messi because he went to a final in 2014. He has two golden balls and he did win it in 2022. Who do we think will be the veteran surprises? Who will surprise everyone and goes the deepest in 2026? Is it going to be one of my African goat, Mo Salah or Sadio Mane? Is it going to be Virgil van Dijk with Netherlands, or could it be the Brazilians with Neymar Jr., Casemiro, and Alisson Becker? Or can this fading Belgian squad do something with Kevin De Bruyne? Let me know, what do we think? And lastly, what was your first World Cup? Who was your favorite player? Who was the team that you were supporting? My first one was 2006, supporting England, which I have been supporting throughout the years. It's just painful because my country never makes it. But this year, because I live in Canada now, so I'll have a soft spot for Canada, but I've always supported England mainly because of Steven Gerrard, and Liverpool plays in the English league. That was me for the most part. Anyways, so this is the last dance episode that I wanted to do. Two greatest of all time. Let's just enjoy them for one last time. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, they should be meeting each other in the quarterfinals, and that would be a blockbuster game to watch. The whole world will be at a stop, will pause for 2 to 3 hours to watch this game and who comes out on top. I'm ready for it, and I'm sure that you are all ready for it. Let's come together and watch and enjoy this great tournament that's gonna be starting on Thursday in 3 days. It's here. Let's get it. I'll see you in the next one.